Ladies and gentlemen, night number 2 here at the Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex. Last night we had great racing all night long. The track was in good shape, and we got a lot of good, happy race fans leaving the area last night. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got one of the drivers that's a regular with the Lucas Oil POWRi West Midget League out of Kennedale, Texas, Kyle Jones. Kyle, you're coming into this weekend 4th in the point standings.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've had a really good car, really good season so far. All the races that we've got to run, we've had really good runs with Steve, Bobby, and Josh, and Staten. Everybody's given us a really good run and a really good car every time we go on the track.
A co-sanctioned event with the National Midgets here this weekend. Do you guys kind of get a little more hyped up when you got the Keith Kuntz, the Chad Boat cars?
Oh, no, not at all. I think that we can hang with them anytime we show up. I think we're a good challenge for a win and challenge for a top 5 every time. And they're those guys we just race with. You know, if whoever shows up, if it's those guys or just at West Race, and we're just regional racing, we feel like we can compete anytime. So, no, it's cool to get to run with those guys, absolutely, but we feel like we can compete.
Definitely makes you get up on that steering wheel.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, you're definitely up on the hammer. A little bit harder when those guys show up, but definitely feel like we can compete.
Well, we wish you a lot of luck tonight. Maybe you get that big old victory here at Sweet Springs.
Yeah, I really hope so. I appreciate it.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes racing can be diamonds. Sometimes they can be coal. That was the issue last night for second in the Lucas Oil POWRi West Midget League. Tanner Berryhill, you come in second in the point standings, but, man, you had all kinds of problems all night last night.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, you're right. You know, we worked on that car all night long. We tried to probably fire it off 20 times through the pits and whatnot, and felt bad being in everyone's way, but we never figured it out last night. And then, you know, a little bit of daylight helped us, and we were able to address the problem and fix it within about 10 minutes. So it's real frustrating that we weren't able to find it last night, but just thanks to my dad and crew guys. My sponsor Tim's here. He helped a lot. It's amazing the little team we have, how well we can put the car on the track.
Well, Tanner, you kind of ran a limited series with the West Series. Emilio Hoover is the current point leader. You still got about 8 races to go this year. You think you could track him down?
Man, that's a plan. Obviously, last night didn't help us at all. Especially the national races are a little tougher because we don't get as many West guys. So the way they award the points, there's not as much of a gap as a normal West race. So I think we only have a couple West races that are standalones left. So that's where I'm going to have to really pounce on them to get some points back. But hopefully we can run good tonight. Looks like the weather's clearing up, so that's amazing, man. I thought I was going to get rained out and have to go home without racing at all. But, man, just glad to be able to race tonight, looks like. So super excited about that, and this track's fun, so I'm super excited.
Tanner, you're going to be very busy the month of October. You got something that I know you look forward to.
Yeah, so coming up in 2 weeks, I fly back to Charlotte this next week. I work the Cup race at the Charlotte Roval, and then I'm racing the NASCAR Xfinity car at Texas. Now, prior to that, I'm going to run the Sooner State 55 Thursday, and then the meets Friday, and then I run the Xfinity car Saturday day at 2 o'clock. And then if I'm still close in points, I'm going to try and get out of my car, haul the mill back to I-44, and compete in that night's race too. So I got a lot coming up on the schedule, but I'm excited for it.
Last night was coals. Maybe tonight will be a diamond.
Hey, it can't be any worse.
Night number 2 here at Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex. Last night, a full night of racing. Tonight, it looks like the weather's going to cooperate with us, and we're going to be able to get this racing in. One driver that we have watched for so many, many years, 2 weeks ago, he made history. He got his first ever micro sprint win with POWRi and the England Machine in 2 micro sprints. Trevin Littleton out of Jacksonville, Illinois. Trevin, it seems like you've been around as long as I have, but you know, it's good to see you finally get that elusive first win.
Yeah, you know, we've been trying for the past couple of years, and to finally get the win feels great. You know, it's been a goal of mine, and glad I could accomplish it.
Now, how much work goes into getting a car ready to, you know, from Jacksonville to Sweet Springs? You know, I've always heard races are won in the shop.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. We wash the car, we change the gears, change the bars, get a lot of different changes for different types of tracks, and spent a lot of hours in the shop this week getting it ready, and hopefully can execute that tonight.
Coming into last night, you're 4th in the point standings, 290 points separating you and Bradley Fazard. And, you know, it's kind of, you know, I've made this comment several times. It's sort of like the changing of the guard. You don't see the Joby Millers up front anymore and the Harley Hollands. You know, they've kind of cutting back. Could this be the changing of the guard for the micro sprints with POWRi?
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of up-and-coming micro drivers, and it's beginning to show. I mean, look at the top 5 in the points. It's a whole bunch of new names to the micro world, and it's pretty exciting.
I understand, too, you are perfect in sprint car competition.
Yeah, we got a 305, and first race out, I won, and we went out again, I won. So hopefully continue that streak. It's pretty awesome.
Well, I tell you what you do. You practice with the 305 and put it all together for the micro and get you a championship.
Yeah, I hope so. We're a ways out, but hopefully we can do good these next few races and get to the front.
We wish you a lot of luck, buddy. We've known you since you first come on the scene, and it was very, very good getting to interview you down in Victory Lane at Jacksonville.
Yeah, I've looked up to you forever, Jim, and I really appreciate that.
Same here, Putty.
Thank you.